John, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Hi, I'm John Napoleon, and I'm the dealer principal for Carson City Hyundai in Carson City, Nevada. Have a small dealership here with 40 employees.
Fantastic. And how did you first hear about Fire for Effect marketing?
Well, I first heard of them. Our wives were friends, and we were out to dinner, and Chris and I spoke about each other's business, and that's when I first heard about him. And then they also heard he was a customer of ours also.
Yeah, I love my Santa Fe. And you guys have done some good work on it too there on the brakes. You finally solved the brake issues. Thank goodness. It only took 2 years for a good dealer to finally fix it.
Well, we're still giving great service, Chris.
I'm sure you are. Yeah, I've always been impressed with that. Even though you guys were 20 or 30 minutes away from me, I still drove out there because you gave the best service. And I definitely support you guys there.
Yeah, and back in March, our service department was rated #1 in the country by J.D. Powers out of all 845 Hyundai dealers. So that was a big accomplishment.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, you guys do a good job there, and it is all about customer service. In the end, we used to say in the pump business, we sell things go round and round. In the end, it's about who answers the phone and takes care of the customer that really matters.
Right.
Let's see. So, what was your experience with us? You know, the types of videos we produced, and what was your goal or purpose behind them?
So back when we were doing business, we were doing a lot of remodeling of our store, and it was confusing. It was confusing for customers to kind of know where to go because it sometimes changed. Not only were we doing remodeling to the store, the street in front of the store was completely being redone and was going from 6 lanes down to 4 lanes. So there was a lot of construction. There was a lot of confusion for everybody, including staff, not just customers, but staff. So we hired Chris to do a video on how to get here, just how to get here, kind of an informational video that was to assist our customers and employees on how to get to work, because different entrances would be open and closed at certain times, and so it was really important to you can give great service, but if they can't get here, it doesn't really help.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, especially when they totally ripped up the roads and it was dirt down there. That was something else.
Right.
How did you feel about the quality of the products we delivered?
Yeah, it was great. It was very professional and helped our customers get here. We surprisingly, with all that going on, people were able to find us, and we were able to still grow our business, as difficult as it was to get into our place of business.
Yeah.
And the video sure had a positive impact.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that your customer service had a lot to do with that. People will crawl over broken glass for the right people. So I'm glad that you guys have that reputation.
Yeah, well, you always want to partner with people that embrace your goals. I learned a long time ago, Chris. One of the first people I worked for, a very smart young man. He was probably about 30 years old at the time. I was in my early 20s. And he said, surround yourself with good people and good things will happen. And he goes, I can't tell you what's going to happen, but good things will happen. And that's what I try to do with my business and with my vendors.
That's perfect. It definitely shows through. You've been great to work with, and I really enjoyed your product and your team. So it's a great business there, and I can see why customers keep coming back. One other question: did you get any feedback from your audience or clients related to the videos?
I think our main feedback were people knew where to go. It wasn't this difficult, and we actually had spotters out on our property at the time, and most people seemed to know where to go, and I attribute that to the video as one of the elements to help us.
Yeah, and I think we were promoting your service capabilities and the new service bays. I think we had a drone fly through on that and all kinds of interesting ways to get attention.
Right.
So if somebody asked you whether or not they should work with Fire for Effect Marketing, what would you say?
I would say absolutely. Give Chris and his team a chance, and you will be happy.
That's great. Thank you very much. And if there was one thing that you enjoyed the most working with us, what would that be?
I think as a business owner, I can't do everything, right? It's just impossible. I want to, but I can't. So what was great about it is Chris and I discussed our idea, and it allowed me to not worry about it, and he was able to complete and do the project that I expected.
Yeah, it was great working with you, John. We worked well together. I understood what you wanted, and in the end, I think we came up with some good products that helped your company, and I enjoyed seeing the videos on YouTube. It was great.
Yeah, it's always good, something positive.
Well, I guess in the end, would you recommend our services to others?
Yes, I would highly recommend it.
All right. Well, great. Well, thank you very much, John. I appreciate your time, and I've always enjoyed working with you. I hope we can even do some work in the future and keep that business of yours growing.